You're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Woo!
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So this past weekend, Olympic gold medalist Halal Yafai put on a sensational performance, stopping former champion Sonny Edwards in the 6th round. Halal, he has this very aggressive, relentless style, but he does it with skill. So from the opening bell, Halal, he was all over Sonny Edwards. I mean, Sonny couldn't even breathe. Sonny, he was looking for spots to counter, which he would do every once in a while, but overall, he was being completely overwhelmed by Halal. And mind you, Sonny Edwards, he lost his title to Jesse Bam Rodriguez, but that fight was actually competitive for as long as it lasted until Jesse stopped him. Here's an audio clip of how the commentators were talking during that fight between Sonny Edwards and Jesse Bam Rodriguez.
Both of these fighters giving us everything they've got is worthy of a world title bout.
And that was later on in the fight. Matter of fact, they even interviewed Robert Garcia during rounds around the same time, and they asked him, how is your fighter Bam doing? The very first thing that Robert Garcia said was, Sonny Edwards is doing good, but I think we're winning the fight. And he said, little by little, we're walking him down. Now, and I tell you guys all of this just to say, by way of contrast, Halal versus Edwards, it was not competitive at all. And it was all due to Halal's style. But after the 2nd round, I seen something that I don't think I've ever seen before. Sonny Edwards, he walks to his corner, his trainer is talking to him, and Sonny says, can I be real with you? He said, I don't even want to be here.
You got it in your legs to keep moving, man. No, for me to be real honest, I don't want to be. Don't be stupid, lad. Don't stop. Listen, I'm feeling sorry for yourself right now. Stop feeling sorry for yourself because you've had one bad round. Bite down on your gum shield. I saw your fucking head out.
So you heard Sonny being as honest as he could be, telling his trainer he didn't want to be there. And his trainer told him, you better bite down on that gum shit and get your ass back in there. Which is exactly what Sonny Edwards did. And Sonny, he fought back for another 4 rounds, but it just wasn't enough because once again, Halal was completely relentless in his fight. So now he's the interim champion in the flyweight division at 112. You guys know who fights at 115, super flyweight? Jesse Bam Rodriguez. I'm telling you guys right now, Jesse Rodriguez versus Halal Yafai is hands down the best fight to make at 115. Now, Eddie Hearn, he promotes Halal and Bam Rodriguez, and he should be pushing for that fight the same way that Eddie Hearn has been pushing for Jaron Ennis to move up and fight Virgil Ortiz. He should be pushing for Halal to move up and fight against Bam Rodriguez. And he only has to move up 3 pounds to fight against a Jesse Rodriguez. No one really knows who Halal is. The only way he could be a star in the sport is if he moves up to 115.
Up by angles and body work, and you just saw one of the top fighters in world boxing tonight in Halal Yafai, and it was a massive win.
So if he's one of the top boxers in the world, the job of a promoter is to make him as big as he can be. And the only way you're going to do that is if he moves up to 115. Halal, he could be a champion at 112 and people still won't know who he is. At least no one outside of the UK. I mean, there's really no one for Jesse to fight at 115 outside of an old Roman Gonzalez, and there's no big names for Halal to fight at 112. Rodriguez versus Yafai would be a 50-50 fight. So once again, let's see if Eddie Hearn starts pushing for this fight the same way he's been pushing for Jaron Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz. I'll close out with saying this. Sonny Edwards, after, he was caught on camera saying he didn't want to be there, he did his little post-fight interviews, and naturally he started to say that he's not a quitter, but he realized he didn't want to be there, and his passion for the sport was no longer there. The reality is Yafai was just a much better fighter than Edwards, and he has always been. Not only does Sonny have twice the amount of pro fights than Yafai has, but Sonny is also younger than Yafai. Sonny is 28 years old, Yafai is 31. In the post-fight interview, Sonny, he was saying, even leading up to this fight, he had to keep convincing himself that he still had it, or he was questioning if he still had it. The truth is, he knew how dangerous of a fight this was. It's no different than a lot of opponents that were training to fight against a prime Mike Tyson. They knew it was a very good chance that they were going to lose, get beat up, and get knocked out. And it had nothing to do with them questioning if they still got it or not. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with Sonny on camera telling his trainer, I don't want to be here anymore. But if you're going to say that, at least be honest enough to tell people how good of a fighter Yafai is instead of just trying to make it seem like you're no longer as good as you used to be or you don't have the passion for the sport anymore. Just be honest and tell people that he was the better man and now you're going to retire. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, the fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.